Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Memorial Progrise key set MetsubouJinrai.net from Kamen Rider 01. Now I do think it's interesting, this is our third Memorial Progrise key set, and the other one said side hidden intelligence and side aims, but this one just says MetsubouJinrai.net, so I don't know if they couldn't fit it on the packaging because it's already a pretty long name or what, but this is just the Memorial Progrise key set MetsubouJinrai.net. So like I said, this is our third Memorial key set here, and this is of course a premium Bandai item, so kind of had to shell out the Boku bucks, but it is a really nice set. It does come with 4 Progrise keys. You get the Ark Scorpion, Burning Falcon, Dodo Magia, and the normal Scorpion, Memorial versions of all of those. Also, you get the driver cover for Ark Scorpion, so it's a pretty nice set. You can actually see, here's a list of all the things that are included right here. They don't really picture them, though, on the box, which I think is interesting. You just get this kind of cool group shot, and then you get, Jin and Hirobi here on the front. Man, you can tell it's been a minute since 01 ended because I'm starting to forget character names for a second. I'm like, Hirobi. Yeah, that's his name. There we go. So yeah, very cool. I mean, the box definitely looks nice. I just think it's funny that we don't get to see like an actual picture of the contents anywhere. Which I mean, even if it was just like on the top somewhere or on the side, but no, nothing on the box. So I will get everything out of this box and we will take a closer look. So here's everything you get in the box. You get the Ark Scorpion key, you get the Sting Scorpion key, the Dodo Magia key, and the Burning Falcon key, and then you have the driver cover for Ark Scorpion, which we'll get all into that in a minute. Now you might be saying, hey, where's Naki? Not included in this set. Naki's part of MetsubouJinrai.net. Yes, that is true, but I guess they decided to include Naki with the AIM set, which I've previously reviewed, so you can check out that video for the Naki key. I guess they wanted to keep Naki grouped with Vulcan, because they technically shared the chip in his brain. So I guess they just wanted to put Naki over there. So you would have to, unfortunately, if you want to get all the Metsubou Jinrai characters, you'd have to buy 2 different sets, which is kind of a bummer. But that's a good set too, so I recommend picking up that set as well. But in any case, they're basically putting one unique key in each set. The Izu key was exclusive to the side hidden intelligence. This is exclusive to this. Naki's exclusive to aims. That way that there's one unique key in each set, you know, to trick you into buying all 3 of them, and it worked. Good job, Bandai. I guess you win again. But in any case, I'm going to break these up. We're going to take a look at each one individually because there's a ton of sounds in each one. So I guess we'll do Ark Scorpion first. So here is the Ark Scorpion key, but first up we're going to take a look at the driver plate. So you just pop off the one that comes on the 01 driver, and then here are the clips to peg this one on. Kind of a neat design. I mean, you have some nice white paint here with the purple trim. You have the yellow straps here, very indicative of the Force Riser. And then you just flip this closed, peg it on, and then what happens is you flip this open, and that's going to start the authorization process. Then when you peg the key in, this is going to slide down and line up over the LED area. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this for right now, so I'm going to put that off to the side. And then we will take a look at the Ark Scorpion key. Has that very fun, bright, colorful holofoil on the front there. And I think it's interesting there's no text. It's just a picture of the Scorpion. You have some nice white paint over here. Although, honestly, this might just be white plastic because this entire back piece. It's kind of weird. I can't tell. It looks like the white, like, let me say that. When something is painted white, I notice the paint is very thick and it seems kind of globby, which this almost has that quality, but I really do think it's just white plastic. I honestly don't know. But in any case, here's your speaker. Here's the battery plate. This is where you pull the tab out. Here's your QR code. 037. So either way, it looks sharp, though. I think it looks really neat. If we go ahead, let me zoom this out a smidge, so when I flip this open, so you have this kind of 8-bit looking Scorpion here. You have the nice red eye.
Ark Scorpion's ability.
So in the first mode, it's just going to alternate between those 2 sounds. And then if I go ahead and push this down, So now it has switched into the phrase memorial section. Get a couple Azu phrases. So that was obviously Hirobi. It's going to alternate back and forth between Hirobi and Azu. So that should be everything. It should go back around now. So let's go ahead, let's bring in the 01 driver. Alright, so we're going to put this off to the side for a second. You can see I've already removed the normal covering, and then we're going to go ahead and clip this in. Now there are two clips, one right here and one right here, and we just have to make sure that they line up with these white clips. Sometimes it's easier to do it like this because you want to make sure that they don't move, because then they don't link up and clip into place. So this goes like this. Make sure this is all clipped in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now make sure this is turned on. That's step one. All right, then we flip this up. Sure. The conclusion after you climb the highest mountain of rock, something like that was weird. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. So that is the transformation. Is this going to work? Yes? No? There we go. So there you go. That is the transformation and attack sounds. This thing is a beast, though. I mean, this thing is massive over here. You can see how much it covers up this side of the driver, just hanging off the edge. You can see how much this key hangs out the side. Like, it is just a massive set when connected to the driver. And it's a little cumbersome, honestly. It's pretty massive. Now, if you hit this button... So you get 3 sounds when you hit the button after it is inside the driver. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, so like I said, you have that cool transformation. You have this new driver. It's a nice way of giving you like a new driver without having to actually buy a full driver. Just switching out the faceplate, I think, is a nice compromise. So, but when you have everything in here, it's massive. Next up, we have Sting Scorpion. Looks pretty much like the normal Sting Scorpion Progrise key. Number 004. Here's the battery compartment where you pull the tab out.
Poison. Scorpion's ability.
So in the normal mode, it's just going to go back and forth between those sounds, but if you hold it down, we enter the memorial mode.
Poison.
変身。人類が絶滅危惧種となる日は近い。人類よ、これは聖戦だ。滅亡人雷ネットの意志のままに。ジン、お前は俺の息子だ。息子よ、親離れが早すぎるぞ。戦力は万全だ。アーク復活のためにも多くの友達を迎えに行こう。すべてのヒューマギアよ、今こそ目覚める時だ。人類を滅ぼし、ヒューマギアがこの星の主となる。滅亡人雷ネットの意志のままに。今日こそが革命の日。歴史に刻まれるのは我々滅亡人雷ネットの勝利だ。人類は滅びゆく定め。亡き者となれ。人間どもの制御から解放された時、ヒューマギアは人類とたもとを分かつ。我々は人間の奴隷ではない。我々こそがこの星の主だ。そう、人類を滅ぼすのが我々の使命。これは新たな革命だ。ヒューマギアが人間に手をかけた。それがアークの意志ならば従うまで。お前がシンギュラリティに達することこそがアークの意志だ。だから俺はお前を息子のように育てた。そして俺が滅びることでお前は人類への憎しみを宿し覚醒する。息子よ、人類を滅亡させろ。アークの意志のままに。人間が我々に にラーニングさせたのだ。人類ほど愚かで悪意に満ちた種はいないとな。人間の悪意が12年前我々を立ち上がらせたのだ。愚かな人間め、悪を利用するのは許さんぞ。アークに接続。この世界の害虫はお前らだ。俺はなぜ今動いた。ザイアよ、滅亡せよ。秘伝あるとヒューマギアの未来を変える男かもしれないな。アークの意志のままに。後ろだ。ヒューマギアこそがこの星の主。滅ぶのはお前だ、アーク。それが滅亡人雷ネット。それが俺の意志だ。ジンを助けるぞ。アークを超えてみせろ。お前のおかげで俺にも夢ができた。俺の夢は人類滅亡だ。人間に悪意がある限りいつかまたアークは生まれるかもしれない。人類が存在する限り我らヒューマギアに安息はない。さあ始めよう、人類滅亡の聖戦を。人類が悪意を持っていてももうアークは生まれないと言い切れるのか。そんな目で俺を見るな。心など俺には存在しない。人類の悪意は俺が滅ぼす。黙れ。正義だ。俺の中にあるのはヒューマギアの安息を守る正義だけだ。俺の意志に抗う者は滅ぼす。誰であろうと黙れ。俺に心など存在しない。人類の悪意を滅ぼすまで俺は戦う。それが仮面ライダー滅びだ。
So that should be it. That's about 35 phrases. It should go back around to the beginning now.
Poison.
Yeah. So we hold it back down. Go into transformation mode, and I will bring in the Force Riser. So go ahead and pop this in.
Poison. Scorpion.
So you can hear there that the key makes some new sound effects, some transformation sound effects, which is actually really cool. So really cool. I think it's neat that they add all those extra sound effects and everything for the attacks. We can also get some phrases when we hit the button.
人類よ、これは聖戦だ。滅亡人雷ネットの意志のままに。人類は滅びゆく定め。亡き者となれ。人間どもの制御から解放されたとき、ヒューマギアは人類とたもとを分かつ。それがアークの意志ならば、従うまで。この世界の害虫はお前らだ。ザイアよ、滅亡せよ。後ろだ。人類の悪意は俺が滅ぼす。
So 8 phrases there when you click through in the driver. So very, very cool. Next up, we have Burning Falcon. And it makes sense for them to pick Burning Falcon. I'm kind of surprised they did both versions for Hirobi, but not both versions for Jin, as they did not include the Rising Falcon Progrise key. But I guess maybe because this one was solely Jin's and that one was also used by 01, so they decided not to include that one. I guess that makes sense. But so here you go. Here is the Burning Falcon key. So also this is a good way to get it if you did not want to buy the Slash Riser, because that was previously the only way to get one. So this is a second opportunity. If you passed on the Slash Riser, you can pick one up here. So that's kind of nice. Here is the QR code on the back, number 27. Again, here's the battery plate where you pull the tab out.
Burning Falcon's abilities.
I love this little picture of the Burning Falcon over here. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah, so it'll just go through, those sounds in the normal mode. Then we switch to the Memorial mode.
Henshin. ただのヒューマギアじゃない。僕は進化した。人間からヒューマギアを解放して自由を与える。それが僕、仮面ライダージンだ。やっぱり人間って悪意に満ちてるな。人類こそこの星の悪だ。お前たちがその証拠。滅亡人雷ネットがいなくたって人間同士が勝手に憎み合って争ってるんだもんな。これがお前の目指した夢ならとんだ悪夢だな。友達を支配するだけじゃ人間と変わらない。人間の支配からヒューマギアを自由にしてあげなきゃってね。でもダメだった。人間はヒューマギアを滅ぼした。結局ヒューマギアはお前ら人間の道具だったんだ。ヒューマギアは僕が解放する。アークの意志でもゼアの命令でもない自由意志で生きるんだ。ゼロワン、お前のおかげでラーニングしたよ。ヒューマギアがシンギュラリティを起こすために必要な力が何なのかをね。お前が言う夢ってやつに友達の未来をかけてみるのも悪くないかもしれない。君ならわかるはずだ。僕の正義がね。バルキリー、しっかりしろ。今が僕たちの正義を実行する時だ。ゼロはアークはとっくに人間を超えている。逃げろ早く。何もかも終わりだ。もう誰にもアークを止められない。なんで泣いてんだ。動力部の冷却水が漏れたのか。でもなんで。ごめん、全て僕のせいだ。僕が悪かった。でもヒデンアルトならあいつに影響を受けたヒューマギアはアークにハッキングされない心を持ってる。あいつならアークを超えられる。目を覚ませよ。アークはヒューマギアを利用してるだけだ。僕たちは自由であるべきだ。夢を持つんだよ。自分の意志で生きるんだ。僕を滅ぼすんだ。それがアークの意志なのか、それとも滅び自身の意志なのか。滅び、本当は恐れてたんだろう。自分の中に芽生えた心を、そんな滅びの心を失いたくなかったんだ。たった一人のお父さんだから。分かってないな。心がないお前に予測なんて無理だよね。これはアークの結論なんかじゃない。ヒデンアルトの結論だ。ヒデンアルトは滅びに倒されることを望んでたんだ。悪意に染まっていく心を自分ではどうすることもできなくて、止められるのは滅びしかいないって思ってたから。こん 今度は秘伝アルトの番だ。あの二人なら悪意を乗り越えられる。僕も力になるよ。お父さん。
So that's pretty much it. That is 28 phrases. We go back around now. And then switch back. I do think it's kind of a lackluster sound for when it switches back and forth, but what are you going to do? So that is back in the normal mode. So let me go ahead and bring in the Slash Riser. So we'll go ahead and transform.
Burning Falcon's abilities. Progrise. Slash rise. Burning Falcon. The strongest witness bearing the fire of hell.
Now with this, because normally you would hit the button to activate the sound effect, I don't think that's going to happen because it's going to play the phrases.
ヒューマギアは僕が解放する。ゼロワン、お前のおかげでラーニングしたよ。ヒューマギアがシンギュラリティを起こすために必要な力が何なのかをね。お前が言う夢ってやつに友達の未来をかけてみるのも悪くないかもしれない。ヒューマギアは僕が解放する。
So that just loops back around. So unfortunately, you can't really get the attack sounds. You can get the transformation, but... And you get the slash sounds, but you can't actually get it. Okay. Oh, maybe you can. I guess if you press the trigger enough. Well, there you go. I guess it makes up for the fact that you can't really... It's still not the full attack sound, but normally you would hit this and then it would launch into that, you know, like a final attack sound, and then you'd pull the trigger and get it to go, but you can't really do that. And last but certainly not least, we have Dodo Magia, one of, if not the, most important Zetsume Rise key throughout the series. So you have a nice DX version of this key, very similar to the one that came with the Zetsume Riser. Again, if you didn't want to pick up the Zetsume Riser, this is a way to get it. Of course, it doesn't have the reversible faceplate with the cracked faceplate, but again, that only makes sense for the Zetsume Riser, so there is that. If you take a look at the back, you can see it is QR code number 109, and then this is the plate where you pull the tab out for the batteries. So as you can hear, this is the only one that has a third sound, which is interesting. In the normal mode, it actually has a third sound, while all the others only have two. I think that's because it's a Zetsume Rise key. But either way, it goes back around if we hold the button down. Now we are in the memorial mode.
変身。我慢できねえ。雷落としてやる。さあ飛ぶぞ。宇宙の大海原が俺たち兄弟を待ってる。なんだお前ら。仕事の邪魔だ。雷落とされてえのか。俺をハッキングしようなんだ。100万年早え。滅亡信頼ネットに接続。人類は滅亡させる。アークの意志のままに。 星ゼアの力を利用しアークを復活させた。頭にくるぜ。アークの意志のままに。雷落とされてえのかスバル。俺はヒレインテリジェンスのことには詳しいんだ。お前よりはるかにな。なんだこのメモリーは。怖い顔すんなよ社長。俺だよ、宇宙野郎ライデン。ダッシュで。俺とスバルは宇宙の大海原でずっと衛星ゼアを見守ってきた。ゼアを守るのが俺たちの仕事だ。ただいま夢。あばよアーク。真の野郎先走りやがって。自分を見失ってんじゃねえぞホロリー。だが人間は俺たちヒューマギアに心を教えてくれた。お前をかばっていった真の心だってな。お前はもう気づいてんだろ。人間から学んだ心がここにあるって。忙しくなるぞスバル。
Alright, so that should be it. We'll go back around. Alright, so now we're back into the normal transformation mode, so I will go ahead and bring in the Force Riser. So yes, technically this key was also used with the Zetsume Riser, but not by Ikazuchi. That was when it was the little assassin character. So Ikazuchi used the Force Riser, and this is the device that the directions show using this memorial key, since the memorial key is meant to be referencing Ikazuchi. And then, of course, we have a couple phrases going through the button. So I swear those 5 phrases are just 5 of the ones from when we just cycled through all of them in the memorial version, but I think this is just a way to access them quickly when they're inserted into the drivers. So not really new phrases, just kind of a different way to access them. I think this is a really nice set. Obviously, it gives us the only way to get the Ark Scorpion key, so that is exclusive to this set, and if you do want that key, you're going to have to pick up this set. The other 3 have been released previously, but 2 of them were also locked to premium Bandai sets, so this is a nice way to pick up all of these together if you don't want to hunt down the other premium Bandai releases of the Slash Riser and the Zetsume Riser. Now again, you won't get that cracked version of the faceplate, but again, if you're not using the Zetsume Riser, it doesn't really make sense to have that anyway. So again, this is a nice way to just kind of get all of the MetsubouJinrai.net keys together, plus the only way to get the Ark Scorpion key. I think they're all a lot of fun. They all have a lot of nice functionality. You get a ton of phrases. Now again, I'm not fluent in Japanese, so the phrases don't do as much for me as someone who is fluent in Japanese, but I still think they're neat, and they definitely pack a lot of phrases into each one. You also get the faceplate, so you can use this with the 01 driver, and you don't have to actually buy a whole new driver. You just get a new faceplate to use the driver you already have. I think it's a nice compromise because this line already had so many drivers I really don't need to buy anymore, and it's nice to just have the faceplates to swap out so you don't have to buy a whole new driver. But yeah, it's a fun set. I really enjoyed all of the memorial sets, the Hidden Intelligence one, the Ames one, and now the Metsubo Jinrai.net one. I recommend picking them up if you're a big 01 fan, or if you just want to get those exclusive keys, because each set comes with an exclusive key as a way to hook you into buying them, and well, it worked on me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.